Oh, back like on the left. What's up, everyone? Now it's starting to heat up, especially out here in California. In the coming weeks, it's going to start getting way hotter out here. So if you're looking for a fan to beat the heat, I think I got one for you. So the fan we are talking about today is the DREO TurboPoly 508S. So let's get right into the video and break it down. So when it comes to the design is really sleek and modern looking. It looks really nice. It will fit in a lot of different setups. So wherever you want to use this, in the bedroom, in the living room, you're going to be covered with the design and the look. Now the color options are going to be really big on here with that white, the gold, and the silver, like I told you. They are really pronounced, especially that silver. So wherever you're going to use this, you want to make sure you got the right color for you. But I just think the design is going to be able to work anywhere. And then that RGB lighting will add to, more of a smart home effect as well to anyone that has like a smart homes and all that, LED lights everywhere. So another cool feature with the fan has RGB lights on it, so you can have different lighting options with this and give it a little more cooler effect. Also, you can use it as a night light, and you can dim the lighting as well. You can control the brightness. You have 3 different effects that you can add to this, and then there is a color bar within the app, so you can go through all the colors that you want and find the perfect color for your setup. So of course there is a remote that you can use with this fan. So there's ways to control it with the fan, all the different options that you have with there, but you have a mount to put on the back of it. So at the end of the day, you can drop the remote there and you can leave it on the fan. You don't have to worry about it. But I use the app. The app is way better. You get way more control. You can control where the fan is facing and pointing, and you control everything else. We're going to show you later on how good the app is with this fan. So we're just going to jump into the app right now since we're already on the subject. So let's get right into it and check out the app. I had to speed the app up because this segment was like 3 minutes. So I just sped it up so you guys can see, but you'll still be able to see what you can do in there. Those are the different modes you can have. You can have turbo, custom, and all that, but you got the presets there also. So for moving it around the 120 degrees, you'll do this in the app, and it's way easier than using the remote. As you see, I just drag across the picture of the fan and it follows what I want it to do. So you can easily point it down, point it right, point it all the way up, and it's easily going to make those finer adjustments. With the remote, you have to keep clicking and wait until it gets to a certain point. Stop it. It's so annoying. It's better to use the app to get those adjustments right away. So I highly recommend using the app. You can also use the little arrows on the bottom left, that circle with the arrows on there. If you just click that, it'll pop up on the screen as you see here, and then you can get finer adjustments. So that's another way you can do that as well. If you don't want to just drag it around, I normally just drag it. It's way easier both ways than using the remote for sure. So I highly recommend using that. So one thing about the TurboPoly, you're gonna get the whole room circulation going on here. The wind is just really going to disperse, and after it hits, it's going to disperse and move around the room. So that's going to be really good. But when you just have it pointing on you, you're hot. I don't care about it hitting all over the room. I want the fan to hit me. It's going to be really nice. You're going to get a nice breeze and push from that fan, and it does reach pretty far. I guess we can do a demonstration. I'm gonna figure out how to do it. Let's see. So we decided to go with the pillowcase with a slit in the inside so the air can fill it up. That's what we went with. And then we just measured it down the hall. Our whole wall, and where it ended at was about 14 feet. And that's where we decided. Right here, you see the wall on the left. That's where I'm going to be leaning up against. So that's what we decided to go with. Now, the airflow on level 4, it's not really moving the case at the bottom. If you look at the bottom of the pillowcase, level 6, it got a little bit more movement, a little bit more airflow was pushing it back. So that was a little bit better. And you could slightly see the pillowcase fill up with the air on level 6. But then level 8 is where you start getting that jump where you can see the pillowcase filling up a little bit more with air like you did in the start of the demonstration. And you can see it just pushing it back. And of course, max, it was just moving the pillowcase all over the place. So from 14 feet, those are the different things. But at every level, I was able to feel it from where I was standing for sure. And then we did move the fan up, tilted towards the ceiling, so it can bounce off of the walls, and I can feel that airflow being dispersed throughout the room. And I was able to feel it 100% bouncing off the wall. And you can see the pillowcase lightly moving here, more than level 4 pointing straight at it, which was crazy. So that was max volume. So the main feature here is the 120 degree oscillating fan portion of this. It moves around all over the place wherever you want. Within, like in the app, as you've seen there, it just moves left, right, up, down, and you can place it wherever you want. I really like this because with different fans, I want the fan to be on me, but I don't want my eyeballs dried out. That's my biggest problem with this one. I'm able in the app to tilt it down just enough where I got it like chest level without hitting my eyes. I have an English bulldog. That dude is panting everywhere all the time. He's hot after we play around. So I'm able to just tilt it at his crate while he goes to sleep, lays down, any of that. So that's another good thing that I like, that I don't really want it. I know he needs it more. I just, you know, in the app, point the fan at him. So I really do like that option of moving the fan wherever I want, or just point it at the ceiling and just let it disperse all around. So if you do want a fan that you can control at all different angles, give that nice, you know, full room air circulation, this is definitely one you want to check out. Definitely a great option for you, especially at that price point at $130. You're not getting too crazy into the 200s with that, but you're going to get so much out of this fan. It's going to be able to fill up a room, especially when that heat picks up. Hopefully cut down that cost on using the AC all the time and get a nice breeze from this fan. So I definitely think this is a great option for you, and I can't wait to use it. In California, we're gonna get in those hundreds and something really soon, and I can't wait to put it really to the test. I might do another video when we really get into those hot summers. All around, I think it's a really good fan. I'm really liking it. We moved the OG fan to the room, and I think this one's gonna stay here, especially because our dog, like I said, he needs it, and it's gonna start getting hotter. So it's really, really good fan. And I'll put the link down in the description below for you guys to check it out. And if you guys like this video, please check out my other videos. I do have another fan from DREO that comes with a filter. It's like a built-in filter, which is really good. That's really clutch, especially because the pollen's gonna start kicking up and stuff. And we have that one down here. And if you guys like this video, please leave a like, a comment, and subscribe. And I'll see all of you in my next one. Everyone be safe out there. My name is Rodney. This was Wanna Buy It. Peace.